always as it seems. That's why it's such a hard time that we live in, because things are changing at the fastest rate in history, exponentially. People have to, their brains have to change and evolve and relate to these new changes at a faster rate. And no group of people in the history of Earth have ever had to relate to changes as fast as we have had to.
Yeah. 100%.
So I have total sympathy for human beings living today. It's all messed up.
And that makes sense to me, and I definitely agree. Time acceleration is very real for me. And definitely that our government much more is secret organizations and Egyptian-based mythology is what they follow more than supposed Christianity. But yeah, a customer was saying like about like somewhere in Deuteronomy in the Holy Bible that it's talked about Osiris and his wife, and then she's like, God shatters Osiris into 13 pieces, and she tries to find all of them, but can't find the phallus. So that's where like obelisks come into play for like the Washington. We're talking about a bunch of stuff. Like I was talking with her about my near-death experience. People be talking that bullshit.
Bitch ass nigga. Fuck this ass up.
Nobody knows. Things could always be weirder than we think.
Facts.
I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
like with
Nigga, as soon as I turn my damn
like
head.
with Sasquatch, aliens, interdimensional travel. It might be something that we don't expect.
Man,
Like,
fuck out of here.
they're not aliens, but they're demons or interdimensional or. I don't know. I don't really like the Sasquatch debate because it's so frustrating why there's no evidence after so much time and so many sightings.
Facts.
Like,
Enemy VTOL jet in
we
the
have
AO.
fucking guns and fucking nets and cages and shit. How not any evidence? And what the hell is up with that? Because some of the people that have seen them were military, or police, or clergy, or whole families, where they definitely were lying. They saw something.
Copy. Falcon 3 on the
And,
roof. For radar coverage.
People have told me this a million times that they're related to interdimensional shit.
That
Like
makes
some
some
sort
sense
of-
to me. Yeah, they
Get
can
the fuck out of here,
They're
man.
not UFOs. They're
Bullshit.
I don't know.
they're refusing of
And there's 400 million homes in this country. There's like 400 or 500 million smartphones. Why hasn't someone killed one and have the pie?
yeah, have a piece of the pie.
Like, how can it be that
Come on,
fake? I don't-
teammate. You gotta get in the focus, motherfucker. Gotta
My
kill that nigga,
ex-girlfriend
man.
who lived in Washington State.
Oh, nigga, how you kidding?
Oh yeah, coast to coast.
Like,
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
and she definitely believes in Sasquatch and aliens. She loves that shit. And it's fascinating to think about. Who the fuck knows?
Man, this man
It's so
keeps his
weird.
country chances.
Because
Enemy helo on the
if you
approach.
do see, I don't know. I told you once.
Yeah.
There's videos on YouTube saying those orbs were related to Sasquatch. And where I was when I saw the orb was right on the water in deep woods in Washington State, in the heart of Sasquatch country. So I have was like, I still don't know what it is. And I know that girl's name is Katie Silver or Katie Sterling.
Enemy VTOL jet in the AO.
And someday I'm gonna have to use a PI or an FBI guy to track her down to talk about it, because it was floating in the air in like a gentle, graceful, beautiful pattern. And it was before drones, and it had nothing attached to it. There were no, it was making no sound. And who knows? There's nothing to say, there's nothing to confirm, there's nothing to do except think about it and wonder.
Enemy in the ocean. Reloading.
This nigga reloads. What the fuck? Why you reload for, nigga?
Yeah, I was seeing white
That's the
orb
dumbest
light
shit ever.
go from like the top of treetops and like disappear, and then it kept going down from like a 1 o'clock angle down to a 7 o'clock angle, and then fucking vortex open in the fucking sky, bro. So like imagine like the eye of a hurricane, but it's in the clouds right above you, and that's like it. It's like a clouds. You got blank sky, then clouds, treetops, all that shit in the country. This was way before drones too. And then it eventually touched ground. A green orb, a red orb, and a blue orb came out of the vortex.
Goddamn,
They just like
these
eventually spawned in as like fucking
might wanna
lights and shit. And I went to the coast because you know it's like a 10-minute drive from the Atlantic Ocean. One shot up the coast, and one shot down the coast, and I've seen green lightning twice, and it's horizontal too. It's not vertical lightning when it originally strikes. It was a fucking green orb and a red orb like hovering above the Atlantic Ocean. I'm up on a hill, and normally I'm in low country, so like normally I don't get this type of vantage point. Oh, in North Myrtle, bro. North Myrtle Beach. Oh man, this was like 2017, both times. So like way before drones. Yeah, bro. The green one shot through the orange-red one the second time. This was after the time I just told, like maybe 6 months later. That's when I was working at the office call center for T-Mobile Spectrum and shit. But like, I was driving home at like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, I would say.
You swear?
I swear to the good Lord in heaven that this is truth and nothing but the truth.
So like a green orb and a red one? And
Yeah.
the one went through the red one, the green orb went through the red one?
Yep, and then it started flashing a light and then started going somber with the light. So the true brightness of the light of the orange one started fading out over time and then dropped down. And then the green one just zipped out of there, and then eventually, I guess because of the loss of light, I couldn't track from that distance. It was at least, I'd say 500, let's say, it'd be at least 10 miles to the ocean from where I saw that up on the hill, driving on the interstate, where there's like no trees where I was looking, because it goes over a waterway, so you have a direct shot of seeing directly to the sky above the ocean. That's like, if you went through all this shit, maybe 5-minute drive away. So let's say 5 to 10 miles. I'd say it happened over the ocean, maybe like 20 miles out plus. And that shit was crazy, bro. Like, and I didn't even smoke yet or anything. Like, I had to pick up when I got home. I would sometimes bring a blunt with me to work, because that hour would be lunch then as well. So I'd still smoke like half my blunt after lunch and then the other half on the way home and shit. It's just like a 30-minute drive one way. And I didn't have no blunt that night, and that was like my final like Friday work shift. That shit was crazy. Those are the closest, and then I've seen Ghost Black Dog twice. But that was when I was younger. And then Squealing Pigs in a guest bedroom they used to live in, and then I would never sleep in there ever again. That was when I was like 8, so this was like way before iPhones, just randomly making a sound or some shit when you're sleeping, right?
30 seconds. Time's up.
So like, you know, weird notification sound or something.
Allied cruise missile away.
And I believe, I do agree with you too though, like if it kind of leads more to Bigfoot existing with to some degree or another. You know, why would it be so faked out if there wasn't like some at least true observations of its existence? But you're right. You know, with all these guns and cages and nets, how don't we have fucking
It's over. for
physical
RTB.
evidence of
Move
the
out.
Sasquatch? And that's because they can. I mean, from a lot of the stories I've heard, they can just portal, like basically phase out of into a different dimension. So they may be there, but not directly observable.
Yeah, that's what I'm fascinated by is orbs and other dimensions. But I'm not sure that anything's provable.
Yeah, that's the big
You
thing.
know, it's fucking. I've heard there's government evidence going back 80 years. Do you know about the Miami Mall incident?
I remember that, yeah, where they supposedly may have been aliens in the Miami Mall a couple years ago. I've seen some shit like that from John Dies at the end, so it wouldn't surprise me. But what's your analysis of that one, bro?
They closed down Miami Airport. They closed down the airport because of it. Yet the police report is
Get out
kids
there.
fighting
Rumble
with
the
sticks.
company.
Right, and why would they shut down airspace if they're... I see what you're saying, okay. I didn't know that part. Interesting, okay. Yeah, more than meets the eye, that definitely leads to, I would say. Man, I pinned that motherfucker up against the wall with my bullets. Oh, got the triple nipple, baby, let's go. Dude, I need only 7 more left. Bro, I'm almost there, bro. I just squad wiped him by myself. These fucking pussies ain't But I'd be down to play like a campaign mission or two with you, or find some online if you wanted to. And it's up to you. You just want to play some campaign and kick back. It's up to you.
I might go to the store and get something to eat before the snow hits, because I really think
Oh, smart.
I can't. Yeah, it's not snowing yet, I don't think. It should hit any time now. I think it's like 28 degrees, so it should be cold enough up in the atmosphere for it to be snow. But what do you know, Joe?
That's right.
Yeah, there's nothing coming down yet.
Enemy at the
Feels
courtyard.
cold as balls, though.
Yes, get assassinated, pussy! Woo! Love that shit. Stabbed that mother. I shanked him like prison style, bro. I came up, grabbed him on the shoulder, just shanked him right in the stomach from behind, kidney. And then I just shotgun blasted that faggot. Let's go, baby.
Enemy at the bus.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm still down to talk and stuff, but be safe on your travels to the store. What you thinking about getting, brother? You're just
I don't fucking know. I think I need milk, eggs, and shit. But also, I don't think it's gonna snow very much, so
yeah, so you don't have to like super
it's
stock
just
up.
it's just hypothetical. If there is a storm, I want to make sure I have milk and eggs.
Yeah, the
I forgot to get
essentials.
French bread.
Ooh, French press so good.
Friendly jump
Yeah.
inbound.
I buy a lot of French bread because then I can always make French toast later.
Personal radar drone standing by.
Reloading.
Copy. Falcon VO en route for personal radar coverage.
Enemy counter UAV online.
Sometimes I can hear my neighbors playing Call of Duty. If they scream, want to play Halo. Now I'm kind of, I'm turning that urge off. I don't play, I don't,
Keep fighting.
I had a day last week where I got like 4 million XP just doing every single challenge. If you do all the challenges in one, oh no, and that wasn't even all of them, just all the campaign ones. Some of the multiplayer ones I did get 3.6 million XP in one day.
Dope.
But there's a million different angles to analyze things from. You don't want to overanalyze things. Sometimes things are just fucked up. But they all have worse sins than me, and if they can't forgive, they won't be forgiven by God.
That's right.
From pointing a fucking gun at a woman. I've never booted any of those guys from a party. They booted me many times. Sometimes just for saying fag back in the day.
That's
Now
crazy.
they're allowed to say that in the party. Now they say it all the time. No one gets booted. That's what I'm saying on standards and double standards and hypocrites.
Yeah, fucked up. Damn double standards.
The one I try to focus on
Reloading.
health and lifting weights.
Friendly
Um,
Like self-
because I know they're not focusing on that. So in terms of being competitive with that, I have to be competitive about something. I'm so, that's just the way I am.
Friendly UAV online.
It inspires me to be competitive and help myself get in better positions of things.
Copy. Falcon 301.
UAV ready for deployment.
Check a bitch on side.
Friendly sentry gun deployed. Falcon 3-0.
Copy. UAV beginning flight.
Be the gang, what we got.
Tony
Man,
Tiger.
Exhibit, Cypress Hill collabs are always so good, bro. I'm listening to
I always
they
like
made-
Cypress Hill.
Yeah, they're super great. And they have the best podcast. They just be smoking and sitting at the table and just talking about stuff.
Returning to lead the flight.
They do it Monday through Friday for 2 to 2.5 hours. Unless it's around like holiday time, so you know, be a little more sporadic.
Falcon 3-0. Personal
Someone's-
radar.
Yeah, I remember when they smoked the joint or something like that. I remember Be Real with this massive freaking spliff, dude.
Yeah, I heard of vinyls back in the day used to come with like a J-O-B paper that you could roll like like some Cheech and Chong shit. At least with some of the Cheech and Chong vinyl comedy music records that they had back in the day.
I think this is true.
You scored the victory. Let's have
They
another.
probably, if that wasn't what he was using to smoke it with, probably got inspired by that. Like make the world super.
I had the Los Grandes Éxitos en Español. I had the greatest hits of Cypress Hill in Spanish and a bunch of their albums. Temples of Boom.
Yeah, I love Temples of Boom and the one after it, number 4. Got Apple Music again with my homeboys, so I've been going through full listen album back-to-backs between different whenevers. I looked up Big Pun the other day, so I know a few of his songs, but I hadn't heard most off the album they're from, and most of them were bangers. Some of them were interesting, some of them were but most of them were good. So, and then there's like a remix about hits from the Bong that I never heard before, on like the deluxe version of their, I think that's their OG album. But it was really good. It was like some like older style mixed in with it. It was this was her first album. It's some like hot bitch, like bent over basically. That had a few good songs on it too.
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, dude, I was
I
surprised.
think that guy did a lot of cocaine. Bro,
Facts
that
are.
guy from the Sugar Ray was always on this. He was always on these radio shows because I drive around so much,
Right.
and he was on so many different Sirius XM shows because he was just in the studio that he'd go on different shows on the sports channel, the MMA
And
channel,
was he geeking out?
the Hollywood. And he's famous. Yeah, but I think he got clean.
Yeah, I've got
That
some.
guy's
pulled up.
Mark McGrath.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up on YouTube. I know I'd seen him like on the front album cover of the one with like Shaggy on a lot of them. You know, like Every Morning and fucking Fly is obviously the one that everybody knows, but there's a few good ones by him. But this was their OG and they had a hard rock song. So I was surprised. Snacks on the fucking drum set and keeping it. That was pretty interesting. So.
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'll re-pull it up. Yeah, from their first album. I was hella surprised. It's like their second song on the album. They have like a forward, so like one that kind of like gives you a vibe, like Linkin Park usually does. And this is a good map for me to get my long shots. I got this. But yeah, I was like really surprised that they even like went that way. 'Cause that makes sense. So I guess you know how it is in the beginning too. You know, bands trying to find their voice.
Yeah, it's just like Xavier trying to find his panties. And Ice Cold trying to find his Xanties. And Wolf Knight trying to find his helmet.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, this guy's crazy with this thing.
I get high off of apartment buildings.
Taking control.
If you ever go to a pretty apartment building, there's
Oh.
lights on, and you don't know what they're doing in there, and they got the big screen TV and the Christmas lights, and it just
Yeah.
looks like a lot of fun.
It's very.
Now, everyone in an apartment wants to live in a house. Everyone in a house wants to live in an apartment.
Yeah. I agree.
Enemies halfway there. Step it up. Reloading.
No, it's true. There's like different dynamics you get and don't get between both styles. You know, pick your poison. Damn, dude, these kids are going crazy on the other team, bro. They're crazy.
When I think about what those people have done to me on Halo, I think about that Smashing Pumpkins song, The World is a Vampire, you know?
Yes, full of the
And the
fucking.
vampire gets hit by a fucking truck.
Yeah, the damn vampire does get hit by a truck. That's right.
While sucking your blood, the vampire gets run over. It's been a weird year, Mew Mew. It's been a weird year, brother.
It really has there, Sir Tony.
I've become 900% nicer, and they betrayed me right at the end of that process. That's
Yes.
not right.
No, it's not.
And I'm taking it to Jesus Christ, attacking Christians, and it's all backwards. It's like a backwards funnel view.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm crossing over 66, which goes actually 66 goes from the west coast all the way to DC, I think. But here it goes from Virginia to right into the heart of DC, and then it turns into,
Friendly care
I think it turns into
Custom strike
Constitution
incoming. Take cover.
Avenue, merges with 50 Constitution, New anyway.
Fall back, soldier. Fight another.
Psychotic people at this door. What the fuck is that guy doing?
Oh no.
Abilities. Let's just let the black people do it. I meant that in the
No,
positive
you're right.
way. He's just dancing. What the fuck is going on here? Why are you doing that?
Dancing
Alright, I'm gonna go see
as
Siraj inside the 7-Eleven.
Nice, bro.
Nowhere else was open at all. But Connor, you're a good guy. I
YouTube,
might
Pete.
get on. They're probably gonna be on when I get on. It just feels wrong. I don't. But yeah, I'd totally be willing to do campaign with you, and that'd probably be good for my mental health.
Yeah, we can
And,
always help.
I need to get some milk and Oreos before the snow starts, my brother.
That's right. Important.
God bless you.
God bless, bro.
I might get on. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go talk to Siraj. Bye,
Yeah,
buddy.
I hear that, brother. Take it easy, homie. Appreciate
Bye,
you.
Connor. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Bye.
good, bro. I'm so proud of you, and I'm happy to hear that, bro. You'd slay it, dude. Need some fine chicas on some fine, making some fine Let's go, the back of man. Nah, that's cool. I got some speaker for the pod. Got the end game. I got the end game. And I'm also getting a better mic for Christmas. That was the only thing I asked for my parents. It's like, yo, this like $80 mic is only $30. Can you please? Well, I mean, there's a lot of YouTube videos I can't create because my production for audio quality for certain things like the computer mic side of things instead of phone mic side of things. I'm having to hold myself back. That's the biggest thing, is production quality. But no, that's good, bro. Awesome. And I guess technically now it's again. Oh, that's so good, bro. I'll pray on that for you. You got this. You got this. Get a shot for that, motherfucker. I'll
Fall back.
pray about it before I go to bed and when I wake up tomorrow. I'll be Ubering from like probably like 2 to 6 or somewhere in that range for a couple hours to make extra cash after getting.
I thought you told me.
Just give me a call afterwards. Chat.
Taco is basically human.
Well, I won't take much of your time since you have company, bro.
Yeah,
Take
I
it
know.
easy. No, that's good, man. And last weekend was fun. Hopefully, they're
Yeah, we'll
able
chill again.
to situate. Yeah, we'll chill again soon for sure, bro. All right, take it easy, homie.
You too.
Peace. God bless y'all.
Airman.